I'm very happy to be here. Our first e-magazine guest, Mr. Krishna Sharan Mishra, who has vast experience in the field of law. He has completed FCS, LLB, and PG Post Graduate Diploma in IPR. And most importantly, I want to stress on he is one of my inspiration into teaching. So I'm very happy to be here. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, and it is my pleasure to be part of your college magazine. It is really inspiring to see that our young age students are doing very well, and they are coming up and bringing good name for the college.
Yes. Being a first trademark attorney, can you share a few insights about it, sir?
Okay, one small correction. I'm not the first trademarks attorney, but yes, as a practicing company secretary in Tamilnadu, I am one of the first practicing company secretaries to become a registered trademarks attorney. So that was one first thing which I did immediately when I took up practice. Before that I was working. So when I contacted the IP office, they said they were not very aware that a practicing company secretary also can practice as a trademarks attorney. So I had to show them the rule and convince them, and then only my application was accepted. So that shows my struggle begins from then. So I have been the pioneer in trademarks. Yeah. Yes.
Sir, I hope you are coming from a science background, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
What's the instigating point to move towards into legal field?
Yeah. Plus two I have done with maths and science, and then I was hoping that okay, I will go and go into Delhi University, and from there I wanted to become a lecturer in Jawaharlal Nehru University or Delhi University. I could not. So that failure, there was a written exam, that failure prompted me to explore other avenues, and then I found that CS is a very good option, and it was aligning with my interest of law, something subjective, and that's how I took up CS, and then the journey started into LLB. I felt once I became a company secretary, I also realized that doing LLB, becoming a lawyer, also is a deadly combination for a company secretary and an advocate. So that's why that inspired me to become.
Really, it's inspiring, sir.
Yes.
In addition to that, I want to add, because law is a very vast area, what takes you to choose specifically IPR as a specialization?
Yes, that's very interesting. And what went into my mind is that it was out of experience also. That once you are, say, 5-6 years down into company secretaryship, you need to expand beyond secretarial. So the most natural thing which the domain comes in your stride as a company secretary is intellectual property rights. So intellectual property rights, you as a company secretary, you have read deep in vast about this subject, and therefore this comes naturally to you. And that was also my interest. So
just need to add for students' understanding, I need to ask one question. What was the challenges at that time as a budding professional you faced?
Oh, that's so one was initially I was doing working somewhere in Polaris, and I was working with Murugappa Group. Then in 2006 beginning I took up consulting. Then I felt that my income dipped from whatever handsome salary I was drawing, and the first year income was 500 rupees for one full 12 months. That was my income in the first year as a practicing company secretary. Slowly it started picking up, so I had to really jump into practice with some balance in my bank account, and that helped me at that point of time. Yes, first thing, another struggle which I faced is that how to get assignments. So there are so mentoring, keeping in touch with a mentor, that really helps.
My next point is Is there any peculiar cases or any instances that you come across as a trademark attorney? Can you share a few cases you handled, sir, if possible?
One landmark case which I can quote is in 2001. That was not handled by me, but that is a landmark case. Cadila Pharmaceuticals, Cadila versus Cadila. So there they decided, Supreme Court gave a roadmap as to how to analyze trademarks. The very first mistake everybody, quite a few, if not everybody, quite a few, particularly beginners, they make a mistake that similar looking trademarks, they will make an application and then try to defend it. That's a fatal decision. But this particular judgment gives a roadmap as to how to think, how to make your trademark distinctive. If we follow that roadmap, our trademarks will definitely be unique.
Sir, from your experience, can you share how the legal arena and also IPR has evolved in the past 20-25 years?
Yes, that's interesting. So one is that company law matters were being handled by company law board, but the mergers were being handled by high courts. When NCLT came, the mergers as well as the company law matters were being handled by NCLT. That helped a company secretary also to appear for merger cases as well as other cases, because a company secretary can appear before NCLT. Then came insolvency and bankruptcy code in 2016. So NCLT before that also is being handled by NCLT. So in corporate law, there have been lots of developments. One is that jurisdiction of High Court has completely gone into the hands of NCLT. Then IBC has been introduced newly. And so nowadays corporate law has evolved like anything, and there is lots of scope in corporate laws.
Having said that, sir, what is the present day challenges that now the young professionals are going to face, maybe in near future, even after intervention of AI? So what is your observation on that, sir?
Yes, of course. AI is going to really play a big role. A small example of this will be just to understand that how technology can play a role is that in 2020, when COVID struck us, NCLT was one of the first government organizations to start hearing on video conferencing basis. And the adoption of technology by NCLT and all other courts is very, very fast. So now the scenario has changed. Instead of filing physical cases, we have to file online. So e-filing of cases, all the documents, that is very much is happening now. And the regulators also are using AI. Law also is using AI. We now track cases with the help of AI. When we are arguing at the time of hearing, we have some certain software with the help of which we are able to put our arguments, and that really helps. So you really need to involve into AI and these software technology developments which are happening in this domain.
Out of curiosity, I'm asking, prior to digital data protection and after introduction of digital data protection, how you see the regulation of AI is happening, transitioning in our country?
Yes, there is a need to regulate AI, and the government is devising methods how to regulate AI. There are lots of things which AI is able to do, and it is up to the user how they will use AI. Recently you saw that somebody also copied our Prime Minister, Mr. Modi, and they developed something that Mr. Modi was also dancing in a Garba dance, though it was amusing. And Mr. Modi, he really appreciated that whatever was the job, but at the same time it also highlights that what can be done, because it was very real. That was so real. So AI definitely needs to be regulated, particularly from the point of view of privacy of our people.
Really heartfelt thanks to you for spending such time with us to share your insights and experience to guide our students. Thank you so much, sir, because I personally know how busy you are. Amidst your busy schedule, just I gave you a call and you immediately invited me without any hesitation. I sincerely thank for your time.
It is my pleasure that you thought of me to have an interview, and it is my pleasure to interact with students. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.